What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Locked on Sharks, the premier hockey podcast covering your favorite team in the Bay. And today, Locked on Sharks is brought to you by Omaha Steaks. Meat.
You're Locked on Sharks, your daily podcast on the San Jose Sharks. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
I don't know. I got nothing beyond meat. I didn't prepare.
Peek behind the curtain. We're normally really good. Like, we don't need too many mess ups or anything like that. But that was the third take on that because we kept hitting wrong buttons. And,
I was workshopping as we went. Like I said, that Omaha Steaks is also what JD says when he climaxes, which is a good one. Which is a good one. And then he hit the wrong button. So third time's the charm.
Yes.
I'm host Kyle Demetrius. Back with me as always is Mr. Omaha Steaks himself, JD. The ribeye to my porterhouse. Oh, they're both good.
They're both delicious. Yes.
Yeah, they're both expensive. Ribeyes are the best, though. What's your steak? What's your steak choice?
Ribeye is usually ribeye. Filet mignon too. It's a nice. Yeah.
Oh, you're a filet guy? Yeah, no. See, I'll go ribeye or a nice New York strip maybe.
New York strip's good, yeah, too.
Usually ribeye. How do you eat it?
Medium rare. So.
Okay, fair enough. I was really hoping this podcast was going to come to a screeching halt when you were like, "Yeah, well done with ketchup."
Yes, the Patrick Mahomes of steak choices. So, but
what? He eats it like that?
He eats it with ketchup. I don't know about what his temperature is.
Famously, former President DT eats it well done with ketchup.
Why? Every once in a while, every once in a while, not ketchup, but steak sauce. Every once in a while, I get the urge.
Oh, normally, yeah. Like H1 or an
A1, yeah,
or HP.
A1 if I'm picking a steak, but normally I'm pretty much I make my steak where you don't need it. So
you just season it properly. Maybe do a little demi glaze on top. Maybe some mushrooms.
Yeah, the grilled onions and mushrooms, and good to go.
Are you a creamed corn or creamed spinach guy on the side?
Not really. So.
Yeah, neither
blue cheese on top too, every once in a while.
Oh, what about? I've also had a gorgonzola crumble. That was really good one time.
Yeah.
I want a steak.
Me too.
But that's not what we're talking about.
We'll show you how to get a steak later this episode.
Yeah, you can check out our meat at the 8-minute mark. It's gonna be nice.
Yeah, real nice.
The Sharks are playing the New Jersey Devils for the second time this season. They lost in a shootout in a game they should have won 3-2. And now the Devils are coming to town.
No, we're going to the part of a road trip. Famous.
Anywhere. I'll be in Vancouver. You'll be in Clovis. Sharks will be going to New Jersey to play them. New Jersey, not in the playoff picture as of right now, but they are sort of in the mix. They've only played 19 games. They have 22 points, which puts them 2 points out of the wild card because the Penguins have played 21. Detroit and Boston are both ahead of them as well. Their division, they're not really close because the Capitals, Hurricanes, and Rangers are just off to a blistering start.
Yeah. And then
the Devils are also on a bit of a slide. Their last 10, 5-3-2.
Yeah,
I don't know, do with that what you will.
Yeah, I mean, and it's weird because they've beat the Lightning 5-3. But then they lose to the Preds 4-2, or but I mean they played some tough teams in there, where including the Bruins and the Rangers, the Wild, those are all really
they
good
beat the Lightning.
Yeah, but they beat the Lightning 5-3. I mean, the Lightning aren't going to win every game, but yeah, they're a little weird. I don't know what to make of them because they're still part of their rebuilding. They're still they've got a lot of young, exciting players, but
Jack Hughes is injured still, which is a big blow.
Yeah. But Dawson Mercer's had a really nice start this season, and he's got 6 goals already, but I don't know what to make of this team.
Their forward group is weird. So their top line right now is Pavel Zacha, Nico Hischier, and Jimmy Vesey. Weird. Yeah. Then their second line is Andreas Janssen, Dawson Mercer, Jesper Bratt. It's fine, but Andreas Janssen is weird. Yeah. Their third line is the all-day. This might be the best name line in the entire NHL. Jani Kuokkanen, Yegor Sharangovich and Tomas Tatar. What a sick line.
That is a yes.
That is awesome. I love that so much. And that's also a dangerous line. And then their bottom line is two dudes I've never heard of. Mason Geertsen, Michael McLeod, and then Nathan Bastian. Not super
They
scared.
just got back from the Kraken like 2 days ago, so over the weekend. Yeah.
And normally they would have Jack Hughes, but he'd be dead.
Yeah, I think he's practicing. I'm not sure when he's supposed to be back, but like, yeah, he's back to practicing right now. So, but yeah, I mean, this team is like this bunch of young, scrappy kids who are, you know, a lot of them are high draft picks and stuff like that. But like, you're expecting them to kind of take the leap at some point. And I mean, you know, are they ready for it? Yeah, I don't know. So they've kind of been, like you said, they started out pretty well this season, but they've been on a bit of a slide. But
they're better. This is the thing. I think that in their rebuild that they're doing better. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing, where they took a step forward. Because last year they were pretty awful. They were they finished like 5th last or something like that.
They 4th pick in the draft, so whatever. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. But now, like this year, if we go to the overall standings, they are 22nd. So they're worse statistically than the Sharks, but they've played 2 less games and have 1 less point. They're very similar spots in the standings. A team the Sharks should beat.
Yeah, especially if the Sharks consider themselves to be a playoff team, and they arguably should have won the first game where they had a lead and they blew the lead, and then they lost in a shootout to them. And like, you know, if you consider yourself a playoff team and you want to try to make a run at the playoffs, these are games you need to win against teams like this that are kind of similar to you. You know, it's kind of a retooling or rebuilding team, and like, this is a game where the top stars need to continue to play well. And I think the big thing is going to, we kind of always harp on it, but that third pair line, like that third line for the Devils is really good. And Nick Bonino, you know, they started to kind of come around, but can they slow down these young kind of speedy players and have a chance at, I think that's where the game's going to be won or lost. So
yeah, this is a 4-game road trip, all taking place within 1 week. So they play Tuesday against the Devils, then they play Thursday against the Islanders, and then a back-to-back Friday with the Rangers, and then Sunday with the Blue Jackets.
Yes.
Yeah.
You gotta try to
win the first game of the road trip, because let me tell you, playing the Rangers on the second night of a back-to-back, that's
they won the first game. They beat the Devils they beat Chicago on the first game of the road trip. So if you can string 2 here, and then you get, you know, then you win. I think if you can win here against the Devils and then win 2 out of the next 3, you're feeling really good about yourself coming out of this road trip.
Oh yeah, because you'd go 4-1 basically.
4-1.
That's what they got it.
Yeah, if you go 3-2, like that's still, I think you're still feeling pretty good. And Kyle, I don't know about you, but like when I'm feeling good, you know what makes me feel really good?
Meat.
Delicious meat. And we want
big little slabs of meat.
Yes. About our new friends over at Omaha Steaks. So this holiday season, treat yourself, because there's nothing better, like turkey, ham, those are whatever. Steak is the way to go on Christmas. I already have my ribeye in the freezer ready to go for Christmas. And right now, Omaha, it is true. Omaha Steaks, they have a amazing offer. It says the holidays are right around the corner, and finding the perfect gift is tricky. That's why we suggest Omaha Steaks. It makes it easy to send to friends and family. I've done this for my parents. I sent them a box of Omaha Steaks a couple of years ago. Go to omahasteaks.com and enter NHL into the search bar to order the perfect gift package. For $100, you get 24 entrees, including bacon wrapped filet mignons, which are amazing. Chicken breasts, sides of desserts, including apple tartlets, caramel apple tartlets. Oh my God. You cook these in the oven and then you throw some whipped cream on top. Oh, delicious. And much, much more. Use the promo code NHL. You get an additional 8 Omaha Steak burgers free with your order. And the great thing about living in California, you can just grill all the time. Believe me, I do it. So we've heard the reports about shortages and shipping delays, so don't wait. Order the perfect gift package at omahasteaks.com and get 8 free burgers when you enter the promo code NHL. Achieve great gifting with Omaha Steaks. Incredible flavor, incredible value, 100% guaranteed. omahasteaks.com, keyword NHL. I'm hungry right now.
If you guys aren't watching on YouTube, JD was getting a little excited. There was getting a little flushed.
I was
had to adjust his seating position a couple
times.
Undo
the belt. Just think
I'll do a lot more than that. It's like the Homer unzipping his pants meme.
Throw it on top of the laptop.
JD thought about that prime rib and was like, "Goddamn."
Yeah, I've been thinking about that prime rib already.
Eat a couple different kinds of meat tonight.
So I don't know how to transition cleanly from meat to the Sharks. Anyway, so what do you think is the Devils' key to success? Like, how do you think
the Devils?
The Devils. So yeah, how did the Devils win this game?
I don't know, because how did they win last time? They gotta hope.
They squeaked in a couple goals.
I think the key is that they get Aiden Hill. They match up against Aiden Hill.
Yes.
And they play that tight checking defensive game where Sharks can't get some offense going. And then rely on Dawson Mercer and Sharangovich and those lines to pop a couple goals. Because Nico Hischier is a good two-way center. He's very, very good two-way center, but he's not like an explosive. He's not Jack Hughes on offense. That's the thing. I think where they are going to be deriving a lot of their offense from is actually their back end, because their defense is Ryan Graves and Dougie Hamilton, Jonas Siegenthaler, Damon Severson, and Ty Smith and PK Subban. A lot of offense back there. There's a ton of offense, and that's where it's much like Nashville, where Roman Josi was leading the charge. You're going to get Dougie Hamilton leading the charge on offense. Ty Smith is in his second year, very capable offense. PK Subban can still wind it back and play some offense. Ryan Graves is an offensive guy. Damon Severson's an offensive guy. That's where they're going to come and bring the pain. Is in that area where the defense activates and they're just beating the brakes off the Sharks.
Yeah, and I'm not sure who's going to be starting in net. Blackwood started on Sunday against the Flyers. He went 23 saves on 25 shots. And he's been in kind of an up and had a.
He was really good last year.
Yeah, he's really good last year. This year, let's see, he's been 4-1, kind of 922 save percentage. So still pretty, really good year this year too with one shutout. So. He's a very young up and coming goalie who's looks to be in their plans for a while. So, I think if you can continue, I think for the Sharks plan, their kind of plan of attack is they need to try to limit the very speedy, young Devils forwards, try to control the defensive pairings, especially like you said, because they're so offensively gifted. And then, it'd be nice to see a little bit more offensive zone time for the Sharks, but that's something that they've really struggled in. Even in the win against Chicago, Chicago still spent a lot of the time in their own offensive zone. The Sharks never left the offensive zone after the first period against the Toronto team. So it'd be nice to kind of get back to the Sens game where it was, a little bit more back and forth, but the Sharks had major chunks of time in the Senators zone. So I think if they can do that and make those offensive defensemen have to play defense, that's going to be their key to success.
Yeah.
Are we worried about the power play? So we didn't talk about this on yesterday.
Not the Devils, because the Devils is 27th in the league. That's shit. Yeah, so take all the penalties you want. And their penalty kill is 21st.
Okay, so this might be a good game for the Sharks to be able to kind of get their power play going, which has been
their power play is so bad.
No, we didn't get a chance to talk about this yesterday, but I think it's a good time now with the power play where the Leafs game. So the Sharks had a good first period against the Leafs, right? It was back and forth, but they were generating offense, and then they get a power play opportunity at the end of the first, and they throw out Burns and Carlson on the power play.
Why did they go back to that?
Why? It was dead. Why? And then Mario Ferraro, God, I love Mario Ferraro, but then he's got to run your second power play unit. And Mario Ferraro should not be running a power play. I love him. He's good at what he does.
Mark-Edward Vlasic has been on this team for 18,000 years.
Yeah.
And they used to do this with Vlasic, where they would put him out on the power play. He's not an offensive guy. You don't stop trying to make fetch happen. No.
So this is a good opportunity for the Sharks power play to kind of get back into gear. And I think for them, Keep Carl. They separated them again against the Chicago, against the Blackhawks, and the power play looked okay. They got a lot of good chances, and but like they need to get back to that. Just every time you get the puck, just shoot. And I hopefully with Darlene back out there now,
except for you, Brett Burns.
You keep passing, buddy. You pass.
Well, he just shoots so many.
Passes the Darlene once in a while. He's over there. He's ready to go.
But, yeah, he needs to get back to his scoring ways. He's not the team leader in goals anymore.
No, but I think this is a really good opportunity for them to get their power play going. Maybe feeling good about yourself, especially when you're playing next game against the Islanders and Rangers, and Islanders who are a super defensive-oriented team. Like you need to get this power play generating some good chances here, and I think
it's the perfect team.
The perfect team
against the Devils suck at special teams. Both ways.
So
yeah, it's real good. Do you think I can bet on how many power plays they'll have in this game?
I don't know if you can bet on how many power plays, but I bet you can bet on if the Sharks are going to win. And I would go over to our friends at Bet Online.
That's right, because it's holiday season, and what better than drinking, partying, eating gingerbread cookies? Throw a little gambling money down. Nothing goes better with Christmas turkey than football. I think the NFL is on Christmas this year, possibly maybe Christmas Eve,
or Omaha Steaks in football,
or Omaha Steaks. But BetOnline has you covered all holiday season because they have more props, more odds, and more lines than ever before. BetOnline remains your number one spot for all the sports action this holiday season. Head to the new updated desktop or mobile website to sign up today and receive your 50% welcome bonus with promo code LOCKEDON. And it's not just football. Hockey's in full swing. Basketball's in full swing. College is kicking back up. Boxing, UFC, footy, cricket, who knows? Even your favorite Vegas casino game. Don't wait to take advantage of all the amazing offers available for the 2021 season. BetOnline is the fastest and easiest way to bet all of your favorite sports. BetOnline, they're stuffed with deals. You know what else got stuffed this weekend?
What was that?
Turkey. Yeah, but you didn't think I was going to say that, did you?
No, I was.
Gotta keep the people guessing.
Yes. All right. So, how do you predict, or do you expect any changes from the last game in terms of the lines? So,
I don't think so. Well, have they? Darlene's back, and so that means they kicked out.
So it's Couture, Darlene, Timo, Bear, Banoff, Hurdle, Balsers, and then we had Cogliano, Benino, Gregor, Nieto, Lord Jasper, and
Gadjevich?
No, not Gadjevich. I'm all messed up now. I'm missing somebody.
No, you're not. LeBanc. You're missing LeBanc.
LeBanc. There he is. Yes. So.
And Kevin LeBanc. Yeah. So.
Fourth line Kevin LeBanc. God, what a world. Vancouver's like, I can beat your fourth line.
We signed Tyler Myers to a lot of money. Also, the Carolina Hurricanes went full petty instead of trying to win the cup, and Jesperi Kotkaniemi makes $6.1 million in their fourth line. Sick.
You know what they could have done with that money?
Anything else?
For Evander Kane?
Sign Dougie Hamilton.
Or trade for Evander Kane. Anyway.
Come on,
manifest. Do we need to manifest Kane to the Canes?
They're not going to do it. Manifest. The puns would just be out of control.
Oh my God, their social media would be out of control.
They would melt down. How did we get here?
All right, the lines. So, any projected changes for the line?
I don't think so. They don't typically change them after a win, but I do think Reimer sits down. Maybe.
Yeah, I think because he's played 4 in a row,
but he's coming off a shutout. But you do have. But if you start him, then I'm worried that you're going to start wearing him down, especially when you have 3 games in 4 days this weekend. And yeah. I think I'd throw Hill out there, let Reimer get a little bit of a break, and then that way you can start. You can confidently start Reimer 2 out of the 3 weekend games.
Yes, that would be my plan. So, but
I think so, but who knows? And I don't think the defense is going to change, especially after 2-0 win.
Yeah,
that was predicated on defense.
Yes. So also Middleton, man, he's been we were wrong.
What a revelation this season!
Yeah, good for you. And he got his first goal. Nothing better.
Against Ottawa?
Yeah, against Ottawa. Empty netter from his own end. Like Nothing. I don't care the player. Nothing better than seeing that first goal pick and their goofy smile and they hold up the little.
And
puck.
He's got his Movember mustache going too. He looks like
that's
a
not even
state
Movember.
trooper.
That's just all the time mustache.
That's true.
But I think he said the reason why he grows like that because he doesn't have front teeth that helps to kind of like cover the since he's missing teeth up front. So, but yeah, nothing better than those goofy pictures of them with their first picks and their first.
Who else needs a first goal on the team right now? The Lord?
No, the Lord's got it. He's got 2 goals this year.
Oh, right. He scored like the first game of the season. Duh. Mm-hmm. How dare I disrespect our Lord? Player stats. Let's see here. We've got no goals. Gadjevich, yeah.
And he's been so close to scoring his first one. So
Kataka, Patterson, Reedy.
Yeah.
All right.
We're getting there. So, but yeah, I think
So what do you think the score line is for this game?
I think the Sharks continue their good ways. I'm gonna go 3-1 Sharks and give me
the fuel, give me the fire, give me a healthy Timo Meier.
Healthy Timo Meier, who's I think Timo's gonna get. I think it'll be a 2-point night for Timo. I think with Dahlin scoring one of them, and then give me a Carlson goal.
I can't take all of my things. I was gonna say Dahlin gets 2, and then we get a Carlson goal.
Yeah. Well, hey, we're just same page here, buddy.
In sync. I think they would say 4-1.
4-1. Empty netter at the end there.
2 Carlson goals, 2 Dahlin goals.
Oh, Kyle.
Fire it up.
Yeah.
4 Timo Meier assists. That'd be sick, actually, if that happened. If you would like to give us a prediction of what you think is going to happen in the Devils game, let us know at Locked On Sharks on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. You can also let us know what you think. JD puts up all of our work there. So please get at us if you have any questions or concerns or anything like that. Leave a review, maybe 5 stars. Anything less than 5 stars, don't leave a review. Pretend we never asked.
Oh, I haven't checked the reviews in a while.
We'll do that at a different time. If you like to watch us, you're into that shit, you can do that on YouTube. Locked On Sharks. We're getting closer to 450 subscribers, so we'd like to get to 1,000, but 500 is on the horizon.
Oh, we like to listen. New review.
If you like, he's in his own world. If you like to listen to us, get it wherever you podcast. You listen to your podcast anyway. Apple, Spotify, Amazon, Stitcher, Anchor, Ham Radio, Records, 8 tracks, Betamaxes. We're everywhere.
We're everywhere.
If you'd like to email us, lockedonsharks@gmail.com. We haven't got one in a while. Thank you for your service, everybody. If you'd like to talk to JD, who I sometimes call Jay-Z, and ID. Also sometimes call him ID. Yes. I put a lot of substances in my body, apparently. If you'd like to get at ID, you can do that at My Fry Hole.
Kyle, as always, can be found at Kyle Demetrius. Still looking for some more snowboarding tips. So.
Oh, yeah, I'm so bad. I'm taking a lesson on Thursday. Whistler. It's a full day lesson. So I'm going up, my girl and our friends, and they're all going to go up the mountain, and I'm not going to see them for 6 hours, and then we're going to reconvene in the car, and I'm going to be sore and still be bad. And they're going to be like, yeah, it was amazing. We were above the clouds, just lots of powder. And I'll just be like, cool, yeah, I fell a lot.
A lot. So, yeah. Yes. If Kyle dies, yeah, we'll figure something out. Bye,
cool,
friends.
Very morbid. Bye, everybody.